Hello everyone, so I'm about ready to burst. Basically, I'm around 35 weeks right now in my pregnancy, so I'm going to be full term in 2 weeks, so I've got to get this done like ASAP. And that is my maternity shoot, which I've been planning on doing for the past few months or so we're gonna get into that today. But I thought since I'm filming this, I want to share some tips on how to make your maternity shoot or any other special occasion more sustainable, of course. These tips do not apply to just maternity shoots, but any special occasion like say Halloween, like Christmas, prom, etc, etc. So here are my personal tips for doing this, and let's go. Number one is the maternity outfit. And unfortunately for maternity shoots and for other special occasions like Halloween and Christmas, we tend to buy one outfit and then never wear it again. We don't. Special occasion outfits tend to be a big part of, the clothing business being very unsustainable because you buy things once and then you never wear it again, and you might throw it out, you might donate it to a store, but the store may see that it's only intended for a special occasion and then throw it out. So that's obviously not a good thing. Instead, here's what I personally did. I bought this maternity dress secondhand from Poshmark for I think it was $20, so pretty affordable. And generally speaking, if you're going to buy, a maternity dress, it's better off to buy it secondhand as it's better for the environment. That way, when you're purchasing these dresses, you're not contributing to the fast fashion market or the regular clothing market that will produce so many of these one-time use clothes, which continues this cycle of producing clothes that aren't going to be worn for a very long time, and then, produces more waste into the environment, and so on and so on. For tip number 2, let's get into makeup, my favorite subject, of course, on this channel. Not to toot my own horn, but to toot. I know a few things about makeup, as you can see on this channel, and I have a huge stash of makeup. So I can apply this to my face and do any sort of special occasion makeup whenever I want to. However, there might be some of you out there that don't have this stash of makeup or don't know how to apply makeup on yourself. Here's what I personally recommend for you if you're this person. You hire somebody else to apply this makeup on you. Now, the reason why I say this is because if you're not really someone who wears a lot of makeup, and then you go out and buy a bunch of makeup just for that one special occasion, you're probably not going to use that makeup very much after that special occasion is over. So it's a waste of money first off, and second off, it's not sustainable. This is why I recommend that if you're going to wear makeup for a special occasion, that you hire somebody else to do the makeup for you, like a makeup artist. They have all the makeup tools and products, and you don't have to spend any extra money hoarding makeup that you're never going to use. This happened to me personally during my wedding, which was back in 2009, so a long time ago, but around a month before my wedding, I decided for whatever reason that I would do my own makeup. I drove all the way to St. Paul, which was about an hour's drive up north for me. I lived in southern Minnesota at the time, and I drove to a Clinique counter because I thought at that time that Clinique was like one of the, high-end brands. I don't think that anymore. But the salesperson recommended that I buy a few things. One of them was a powder foundation, which didn't match my skin tone at all, and a eyeshadow quad, I believe, and a few other things I don't remember, but it all came out to being around $100. And I left the counter thinking, oh my gosh, all this makeup looks amazing and it's going to look amazing on me. Well, unfortunately, makeup isn't a magic tool if you don't know how to use it. I remember on my wedding day that I was really rushed for time. I was in the basement of my wedding venue and I had about 10 minutes to do my makeup. And my husband was right by me at that time, saying, we need to hurry up and get these photos done since the photographers were there, ready to take my, pre-wedding photos. And so I was applying as much powder foundation on my face as possible because I thought at that time if I applied more, this would make my face look flawless, which that didn't quite happen. I ended up looking super cakey, unfortunately, and I forgot to fill in my eyebrows during that time because, I was so rushed for time. And so I was walking around with, a cakey face and no eyebrows. So it looks absolutely horrible in these photos if you ever looked at it. I'm not going to show it here because it's something that I hate to look at even now. I looked pretty horrible and I never really touched these products ever again, so it was a huge waste of money. If you're this person, if you're me circa 2009 where you don't know how to do makeup whatsoever, don't go out and buy, new makeup just for one special occasion. Instead, hire somebody else to do it for you. Now for the last part, I want to cover accessories. And this is something that's also very important, as always. My accessories for this photo shoot were these paper moths, which I attached with bobby pins and put into my hair. However, another issue with, maternity accessories is that you'll wear it one time and that's it. And that's obviously not a good thing if you want to be more sustainable. Now, if you didn't pick up on the theme of this video, it's this. Don't buy stuff you only intend to use once or for a few times. One big problem with the clothing industry is that we buy things, use it for only a very limited amount of time. Like, on average, we use fast fashion clothes for 5 or 6 times. I'm quoting from memory, so I may be wrong, but we use it for such a limited amount of time and then throw it out. And that just creates so much waste in the landfill. And this can apply to other things as well, like accessories, FYI. So when you're buying accessories for your maternity shoot or any other special occasion, what you want to do is buy something that you're going to wear with other outfits. So you want to make sure it has multiple uses. For me, I plan to make these moths a part of my other Shironuri looks in the future. So these will be stashed in my Shironuri accessories bin, which I have one of. And I hope within the next few years or so I'll be using these moths more often in my looks, so I will be getting multiple uses out of this. So these are my personal tips for making your maternity photo shoot or any other special occasion much more sustainable, and I hope you learned something new from this video. Unfortunately, due to my current circumstances, being 35 weeks pregnant, this will probably be my last video until I give birth, so in case you want to know where I am, that's what I'm doing. Anyways, I will see you all later, and I hope you're all doing well, or at least better than me. Bye.